Welcome back, Mushroom Legacy, to another video. So today we're gonna do ranking with Mushroom Legacy. So Mushroom Legacy is a concept where I created, and it's only we can only play Daisy, Rosanella, and Peach, all and a couple Misut, which are neutrals. So today we're gonna play week 2, and we have the Middle Cup Mario to play, and we have Berlin Byways 3T, we have Amsterdam Drift 2 RT, and we have Los Angeles Slap 3 RT. So now Mushroom Legacy is officially into the tier 70, which is amazing. And then also we got last week we got a new drivers, which is we got the white Misut. So yeah, so we can actually use it. This is a neutral Misut, so it's going to be added to the Mushroom Legacy, but I'm very happy to have won my tier. That was 111,000, and the second place was around less than 105. So that was very close, but we still managed to get it. So first, before doing the track twice, we can fire some 3 Freebie. And also we are into the hashtag road to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to do that if you're not if you like those type of content and you never did. So make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to help me out. And also have some my beautiful, wonderful shirt. The Mushroom Legacy shirt is available down below the description of this video, so if you want to take one. Okay, so now freebies. Obviously the Volume is the most beautiful thing into this pipe, but overall this pipe is quite meh. But this is the last freebies you're gonna get into this game. So yeah, last freebies, and let's enjoy it to all together. And this is gonna be green and probably green. But Shy Guy, hey, speaking of Shy Guy, shout out to you. Okay, we have one more freebies. Let's go. No, it's green. That's pretty obvious. Okay, 3 comments. Okay, that's okay. So we need to beat 97,000 here. So that's maybe a lot to do. This seems very competitive into this week. So let's see if we are covered or we are not covered, and let's see what we're gonna do. So we have. Okay, we have we have 2 drivers here. We can go for pastry, chef pastry, me racing suit, or we can go for Dr. Peach. Obviously we're gonna go for Dr. Peach, but the rest we cannot use. We have 3 cards. We have lightning streamliner, which is a good one to get. And gliders is not looking great. We have the candlelight flight cake to do. Let's play 150 and let's go. Let's see this Berlin 3T. So I'm really a fan of Berlin 3. I think this is the most well done track into this store so far. I have a blast because right now I'm into like a player level grind. I have done probably like 6 or 7 track already. I have gained a couple level. I am at like 6 player level games. I could have grind a little bit more, which I'm trying to do as much as I can, but I mean with time restriction I don't have a lot of time to do, but I do my best for that. So here this is quite an interesting track. So here we have this pad over here, which are gliding parts, and look like we have another paths down below. So if you're looking for the best optimal path into this track for playing in multiplayer, let's say, probably the down path is the fastest. But if you want to get more action here, well, the top path was more good for that. And look like this track don't have a lot of almost like a tier skills, which I mean like a tier like very like good items to be used as a frenzy. I think the best one is Luigi Knight. So if you have Pole Last Tour for Luigi Knight and you have leveling up, that could be a nice feature. I mean a nice track for you to boombox if you want to. Otherwise, I think a lot of people will actually just not boombox and probably do some like me, Dr. Peach, or other driver like that. So we have 21,000 to the first attempt. Of course, we have 2 attempts. But yeah, I think this track is pretty straightforward. I think the best is the other paths, the left paths. Get more actions. But beside that, I think this is probably much like any situation or any racer would be a mushroom and probably coin, double coin frenzy if you're going for that paths. Or boomboxing, because I think this track have a couple of boombox. Look like I have already two boombox into two coin boxer into my lobby here. So that could be a very nice coin box, a boombox track to do. But this track seems to have a lot of decent box. Very interesting. I like the car moving into this one. I really do. Very fun. And here we're going again here. Miss a couple of coins. You can go there. But yeah, so far let me know in the comments what is your loadout, and does your week 1 or week 2, week 2 is better than week 1. Look like, I mean, for now we have a decent track number 1. I would need to see with my trackers to see like if my week 2 is better than my week 1. But so far we still have a decent start, I would say. A decent start. I mean, level 6 drivers. At least we have a potential here for this track. But with the correct frenzy, you can do anything. But this is pretty much the trick for this track. I mean, top path, go for top path if you're going for a high score. You get the most of the jump boost. Oh, that was a decent, quite nice race here. But the coin frenzy was very too late. But we have 25.9 thousand. Decent, very decent, but it can be like way more better here. So we can potential score higher here, and I did not make any decision yet into what I'm gonna do into rank. So is it maybe a rank I'm gonna like slow down or try to maintain my rank? Because now this is gonna be difficult, very more difficult. Let's go to Amsterdam Drift Tour 2. We know we have Volendam, so. Okay, so we have the white me suit, Volendam, we have Daisy Farmer, which is good to see, but again, kind of very user because Volendam and Chef Rosa are there, plus the Heart Peach racing suit. I see some 3 giant banana track, plus a coin box, and oh, okay, well, yeah. So we're gonna use Volendam for sure. We have the Perna Plant carts, and we have the Tulip Corsage. Love these gliders. I really love these gliders. I'm really thinking about making that to level 6, but I still not decided to do so. The story is it's very tricky in a way of I don't really want to level up too much items because this is a city tour, which means the city is not appearing a lot of the time. If you may like. It's really hard to decide because like you can make like some buff and then you can make some investment, but if it's not the I don't want to make like investment just for rank. I'm trying to make investment for ACR, most possible for ACR, because those will carry me from a lot of tours, and if I just like upgrade any gliders or all the gliders I can see, well, my stash of tickets will go down a lot faster. So I really like to invest time by time and not just for one thing. So this is a very good track for. I would need to see if it's a good track for boomboxing, but that could be a very nice potential for that. We have already 108 actions, so that could be very interesting. One boombox and a coin frenzy. That could be very good. So 31.3. So I'm guessing this is probably gonna be my best, maybe one of my best lots since I have Volendam. I did not see the lap 3 or the other track, but that could be like one of my best track here. So maybe I would try to advantage of this, and maybe I don't know if I'm gonna invest into this Corsage or not, but it's gonna have to wait and see. Okay, so attempt number 2 of this track. So we're starting into last place, so that's good. Normally when you want a boombox, you try to be in 5th place at the box. So if you can get 5th or 6th place right there, that's really good. So this is where normally the the frenzy it appear more often for the boombox, or for the boomerang frenzy. And then what you need to do is you need to wait for a driver, which let's say like Marakamas or another coin boxer into like top 4. And when you land into the box, you need to be still in top 4. So what it's gonna do is when it's gonna trigger a coin box for a zone, and I have my boomerang friends in 6th place or 5th place, well, this is gonna be the boombox, which we talk about. But this is very hard and very grindy. So this is why like I suggest to invest maybe like in one boombox. One boomerang frenzy, no, one boomerang characters if you really want to try boomerang or boomboxing, but this is very difficult. It's not like something you're gonna do like in 2 minutes. That can happen at any moment, and sometimes it can take hours to have the run you need. So this is like pick your fight, I would say. Like if you prefer like giant banana or coin box, stick with those. And then after that you choose if you really want to invest into much of them. For me, like I said, I invested in one of them because this is the only I can use, and if I see those boomerang in top shelf like this, I mean this is an easy choice. I can try it and not burn out myself. So let's see, we have Los Angeles lap 3 RT now. Are we cover or are we not? Are we gonna have a perfect score or we don't? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Mushroom Legacy here. Peach, Daisy, Rosalina. Well, there's Toadette. Shout out to Snout, but cannot use that. Cat Toad, no, thank you. Dry Bowser, no. Bowser, no. Mar, no. So here, this is very a tricky choice. So if someone like see my rankings, like what this guy is doing, like he have Builder to death, but he's not using it. He's using a mid shelf. So this is like, that can be like a nice strategy against my opponent. But here we have a triple cap boomerang, or we can use a single cap coin box. So I think into this case I'm gonna use a coin box. So if I have a couple of coins, I'm gonna give me more action than the boomerang. So that's gonna be more interesting. But the base point would be a little bit lower. We have the flowery bandwagon. I love this card. And we have the glider here is 2 level 1. Amazing. So this track is not looking good for me. Yeah, so I think what I mentioned earlier, probably the track number 1 and track number 2. This is where I'm gonna need to focus all my time here. This track is not gonna be for Mushroom Legacy. I'm telling you that. So here, like this is the situation where we need to reflect on, am I going to tear down or am I going to stay in the same tier? So now I need to see like what is my best score and how much I can score in order to stay there or up a tier pretty much. So there's gonna be a lot of calculation here and seeing what my potential. So this is what I'm talking about here. Look at that. More action, more points. That's gonna be more better for me because every single action addition I'm gonna get here would be very nice for this track. I cannot compete with frenzies. That's gonna be a sad. Oof. Yeah, I sniped myself there. That's fine. Snipe! We got lightning here. But that can be like, let's say like, that'd be like close to, easy like close to 20k here. So that's interesting. Like even I have 2 items, I can get like, if I have like 1 or 2, let's say like 2 or 3 bucks here. That could be like a 20k track. So 17.5 in the first attempt, that's okay. I mean, it could be a lot worse, but we're using 2 items for this. If I'm using, of course, if I'm using a 3 slot characters, that could give me like 30k. But this is where we can see if we can stay in top 5 here, and we are just down by 11,000. So this is the last attempt of this episode. But yeah, this is gonna be tough. This week is gonna be tough. I'm very glad into this regard. The week 1 was a bit more easier for me, and higher score than I wanted. So at least into this one we can rather bag, or we can stay there. So I hope we can stay there in tier 70. I'm gonna do my best to stay there. I'm gonna need to see if they're really competitive. I will need to see like if I'm making any investment or I'm not, because if you make investment, let's say you make investment into this ring to trying, well, if you do investment and then you realize you waste a bunch of tickets and then you get 0 result at the end, well, you just waste, let's say like 10, 15, 20 tickets for nothing. So, and also we have into this reality, we have a new tour with Byways and the Spotlight Shop as well. So this is maybe not the time to go all in, and maybe like step back and use your resource very more careful for this regard. Bullet Bill! So yeah, so make sure to do not waste your resource and make sure to do well. But like I said, again, let me know in the comment what is your rank is looking, and if you're gonna tier up or tier down. And yeah, let me know, and I would be very happy to help you out if you need it. And that's gonna be that for this race. So we did not really increase, but 2 items is very more difficult, and it look you really need to like the bot are nice and easy, and other things need to fit together. So that's gonna be it for the ranking with Mushroom Legacy episode. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Also, if you want this shirt, it's gonna be down below the description. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.